Alright, it's time for another little video. Now, I got here, and I don't know if I can go back, but I'm going to try because there's several important things happening. So I have two potential internet connections. They're actually sharing the same thing, but let me explain. So All Saints at the top is the router for the Wi-Fi network on the boat. I also have a Wi-Fi link in my Starlink adapter. And so usually when I'm on passage, I'll shut off the All Saints router because it sucks down a lot of juice, and because I really don't need a lot of stuff hooked up to it, and we'll just use the Starlink router to connect to get internet access. So I just upgraded back to the newer 4.1.140, and the first thing it did, I had been using the Starlink connection here. Now I set it by default because we've been in the marina for a while. It's been working fine on the 4.0.85. Now here, when I first started it up, it didn't refuse. It connected, but it would not do the bridging pass through. So when I connected to the Raymarine unit, it would give me the connected without internet display. And it wouldn't. The tablet I'm using to connect through would not connect through to the internet via the Raymarine connection. So I went in just for grins and I switched it over to All Saints, and now of course it's working fine. So while we're at it here, though, I do want to report another thing, and that is I got the same issue with this as before with the 4.1.140. I get this white bar at the top. I don't know what it is. I've got the little, the skipper select, the demo where the profile's passing through. But all the other data that's up on the top, I'm punching it to see if I can get the satellite thing and all that stuff. And that's all that. So once Bluetooth turned on, okay, so it's getting through to the Bluetooth button. But anyway, this is annoying. It's just cosmetic at this point. So if everything else is okay, then I can live with this for a while, but you guys need to fix this, right? So let me show you again. So here's my software, right? And so I'm going to test it, but that was the first anomaly. Now I also upgraded to the new 1.43 client, I think it is. Let me see if I can get to that. Oh, that didn't work. No, that didn't work either. There you go. So let me turn here. So there you see at the bottom 143. I thought there was a whole new version coming out. Apparently that didn't work so good, right? So now I'm about to check the AnyConnect because that was still where it got weird. So if I can connect up to AnyDesk, I'm sorry. So we'll try it here. What I'd been using was, oh, that looks good. Okay. I'd been doing it this way, and it would work successfully by using the link to and through the Raymarine adapter, the bridging mode. It would work fine. When I went to split it, and I'll show you that in a minute, then it would just get real erratic. So let me go back. I want to do the test with the changing back to the Starlink and see what happens there. Okay, well that's not unusual. So it closed the session, and now it's not connected. Okay, so let's see where I am. It might have bumped me off, and it did. Okay, so now I'm back there. Now let me try again. That's a little better. Okay, so again, this appears to be working okay. So that's the good news. Now let me see. And I'm bridging through, so maybe it was just a fluke when it first came up. I'll go with that. I just wanted to show the anomaly. But now, let's see what happens. If I disconnect from the Raymarine, which now I'm frozen, it's not letting me do anything. Okay, that's why. So, okay, I'm going to go up here. I'm going to connect back to All Saints. That's good. Now, so the Raymarine's hooked up to the internet to get to the AnyDesk server. And now I'm going to come back here and it's showing green, so it's online. So I'm going to hit it. And what's going on here? Let me close the app and restart it. Let's close them all. Restart it. Well, that's promising. I see I'm out in the cockpit looking at the screen, and so the connection made to the device. Oh, we have it reset all my profiles. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll have to go through that. So I accepted it, but I'm not seeing anything here on the screen. Yeah. Now, this may be some kind of an AnyDesk fault, right? I understand that, but just so you see, it isn't working. And this was kind of what I complained about before. And there I'm trying again, and I'm out here and accepted, but I still got nothing. So I'm confused. Now, one thing I'm going to do, and I did this before, and it's kind of interesting. Let me go back to connect to the Starlink and try it that way. Okay, connected there. And try another session. Wow, it never closed the one here. Alright, let me do that. Go here. Alright, so again, I can't show you the screen, but the MFD has the session connection request. I'm going to accept that. But nothing's coming through to the device. Sadly, but true. I wanted to bypass my internal router. I did have some problems with Navionics with that router. Never did determine what it was, and it was a fluke. And when I turned on a packet, whatever it was, something, it went away, and then it never came back, even though I flipped that same setting back off, yada yada. So I just wanted to make sure that we bypass any potential for the router to cause an issue. But on the MFD, it says connection established. Samsung blah 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 is now viewing your desk, except when I'm not. So anyway, that's where I'm at now. So for now, it's like fix the white bar, and I will let you know if I find any other goofy stuff. Thanks. Bye.